It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, now this is a grudge match. They lost in the conference finals against this squad last season. It could get chippy. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They're looking to start this road trip off with...
We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Well, they've gelled right away, and I think it's safe to say this is going to be a big year for them.
And so off the tip, it's New York. And now the New York Knicks starters. Parker, he's in at the point. Nerlens Noel is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. Parker kicks to Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. So it's the Hornets now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expecting.
Think about it. How often did you look at what the odds makers said? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
No good from Lamb. Here's Parker. The 18-footer is right on the mark. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On the wing, Harris. Here's Roberts. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Wright. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. They recover it, and he gets it to go. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Parker passes to Carmelo. No good with the triple. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here in the first. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lamb dishes to Roberts. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
you've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Roberts following the score by New York. Dishes it to Harris. From downtown, it's rebounded by Porzingis. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Nobody near Parker. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Freak. Hornets trail by 5. And Roberts kicks to right. Charity stripe shot. That one a little long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
There's a screen by Noel. Parker with it. He's picked up by Lamb. From deep three-point range, and another three-point shot falls from Parker. Parker's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Roberts. A 17-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets team.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Parker. Averaging 34 points, 5 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Al Jefferson.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. Hornets trail by 9. Parker with the steal. Here's Porzingis. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Roberts passes to Harris. Kicks it to Batum. Passes it to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. No good off the front iron. New York leading by 11. Parker with it. Now right defender. Tipped away. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Parker. Oh, and that one, no question, scored it down.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And right, here we go. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And that one's good.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Roberts. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Parker dishes to Cousins. Back to Parker. Outside Anthony. Cousins with a screen on Batum. Out to Parker. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by New York here. Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Two. That's his second personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight, thanks to that.
Teams changing it up here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. On the court for the Knicks. Parker in at point guard. Noel is out there with Anthony. And it's Norris in at the 4 spot. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 35 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take us.
Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
Here's Batum. Plays it in without an shot from the wing, and that one's good.
Carmelo Anthony.
Hornets trail by 12. Here's Roberts, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Batum, good.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
It's deflected, and that one's good, Anthony.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Moving it up. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And the pass to Norris. Anthony kicks to Parker. Clock at 4. Here's Salvaderi from outside off the mark.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
And Roberts kicks to Harris. The dish now to Roberts. He feeds it to Jefferson. Parker with the steal. The offensive rebound. Pass to Noel. He dishes it to Parker. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Anthony. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
To the middle, he had stolen by Lamb. Batum attacking. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Freak number 1.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show. Well, it's still early in the season yet, but let's take a look at where the Hornets sit right now. 4th in field goal percentage, 8th in lowest turnovers per game, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And they've obviously been one of the elite shooting teams in the league, taking a very disciplined approach offensively, and they have the field goal percentage to prove it.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
There's the triple, and the shot is good. Parker's got 18 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Harris outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Knicks leading by 18. Inside. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We buckle down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, challenging every possession counts, and we're doing that the first half.
Nice to see it come together on both sides of the ball, Melo. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris, thank you. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Complete domination. What a game for Parker. He has 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Jefferson is out there with Harris. There's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Wright in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Parker drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Parker's got 20 points.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Harris a screen on Parker. Here's Roberts. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Down low, here's Salvadori, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
And Roberts has it in the corner. Screened by Jefferson. Off the pick, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Parker outside. Here's Noel, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the pick. Here's Lamb. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. From 13, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Porzingis has got 8 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And right, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Charlotte, 3 games behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Roberts, covered by Parker. And foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
That is good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Parker passes to Carmelo. Parker sets the screen for Anthony. Back to Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. New York needs to get off a shot. Connects from 3-point range. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Pass to Norris. Rebounded by Lamb.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris kicks to right. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Clarkson's checked in. Passes to Norris. Feeds it to Anthony. The 19-5 of 9 on field goal attempt since halftime. A shot by Batum, no good.
It's a +5 advantage.
Really a well-rounded effort overall. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Parker outside. Here's Norris. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. Here's Roberts. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Parker dishes to Clarkson. They set the pick. Norris, the pass to Parker. Noel down low. Jefferson is right there. The shot no good. Here's Roberts, covered by Anthony. And it's right missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And Parker, here we go.
Anthony. Move the
now
ball.
The feed to Clarkson. There's a screen by Noel. Clarkson kicks to Noel, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Hornets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now, here's Ajinça. He's guarded by Cousins. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Porzingis comes in for Anthony. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Hornets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And New York looking at who they've got. Parker, he's in at point guard. And it's Norris in at the four-man position. A nice shot by Roberts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Parker passes to Norris. There's the pick. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break now for Charlotte. It's rebounded by New York.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Roberts, covered by Parker. And Roberts kicks to Harris. Screen by Jefferson. They get it back. Dishes to Lamb. Inside.
That's a walk.
No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Parker. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Roberts dishes to Harris. That's good.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mullins is checked in, and it's Green in for Nicholas Batum. Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Parker kicks to Lopez. And he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Roberts passes to Green. And the Hornets miss again.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Lamb. And Muhammad throws it down.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Roberts dishes to Mullins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Green with the block. Harris kicks to Roberts. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up. Roberts got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Parker passes to Norris. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Muhammad heading to the hoop. And that one falls for Muhammad. So both teams changing it up here. Muhammad hits them both. Hornets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Johnson against Parker from the high post. Johnson can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Parker against Johnson. Back to Parker. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And that one's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Fires from deep. And it's Johnson again missing. And Parker, here we go. And the pass to Norris. Now here's Parker. Defense right on him. Outside Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Matthews. 30 points for Freak.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Lamb. And again, the Hornets missing. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
2 minutes remaining.
And Muhammad kicks to Parker. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Johnson outside. Pass to McLeod. Johnson the screen. They set the pick to the left wing. Here's Lamb. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Out left to the wing. Parker outside. He kicks to Matthews. Johnson against Parker.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Hornets.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Parker. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Now here's Muhammad, guarded by Green. And Parker, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Parker's got 34 points.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
He's feeling it. Misses there. So no problem for New York as they...
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.